Today I'm going to be showing you how to distribute your music on RouteNote, and it will put it onto streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music and YouTube Music, etc, and also YouTube Content ID, Instagram and TikTok. Let's jump straight in. First off, what you need to do is actually get an account. Once you have signed up, you need to, set up your information in your account, add your PayPal email if you have one. So to create a release, what you need to do is go to create new release under distribution. You then want to, if this was previously released, put your UPC code here. If it's new, just leave it blank and put your release title here and then click create release. Then you want to go to album details and you'll want to make sure that you spell it right here. And then album version is, if it's live, then you put it there, but it's not. Compilation album is like Ministry of Sound releases, where it's just different artists. And artist name, primary is your name. So put your artist name here, or your band name, or the name that you want your music to be released under. So mine is obviously QISD, and I'm going to add 2 more artists because of metadata on Spotify. So if you go onto Spotify and click show credits, it will show this information here, and that is why I'm putting it onto this release. So I'm just going to put a composer, and I'm going to put a producer, and I'm going to put my name. And yes, that is my real name, my full real name. Moving on, you want to put your primary genre. Mine would be instrumental if I can find it. So instrumental, and then the secondary genre will be electronic because it's a piano release, and last I checked, piano falls under electronic and instrumental. They don't have piano. So then you want to put your composition copyright. So if you're releasing this song this year, leave it as this year, and then put your artist name here, or anything you want here pretty much, but I recommend putting your artist name. And then here, I'm not releasing it this year. Then you want to put your sound recording copyright, which is usually the record label, but I recommend just putting your artist name there. I'm going to put something very long here, so I'll be back in a minute. Then you want to put your record label name if you have one. If you don't have one, then I recommend putting your artist name as it states here. Just don't put indie, independent or anything else. Your originally released is where if it was originally released, you put the date that it was originally released here. If it's new, then put the date that you want it to be released. So in my case, it is coming out next year on the 1st of January. The pre-order date would be when you want it to appear in stores for people to pre-order or pre-save. And you can do that there. And then sales start date is when you actually want it public on stores so people can listen whenever they want. So that'll be the same as originally released. Of course, this needs to be 4 weeks in advance. I recommend doing a whole 2 months in advance because of moderation. Then you want to do your explicit content. So if it doesn't have any swearing or drug references, then do this one. If it does, then do this one. If it's a clean version of an explicit song, then do that one. I recommend doing it on your own songs though. Don't upload copyrighted content, it will be declined instantly. They have automated systems. And besides, why would you do that in the first place? Just make your own music. You want to go to Add Audio. Then you want to click Choose File. And you can stop there, just wait for it to upload and then click Save and Continue. But I have more tracks, so I'm going to click Add Track and I'll be back once I've added all the rest. So once you have uploaded the final track, you need to just scroll through to make sure it all says 100% uploaded, and make sure the file sizes say the exact same as on the right after of. Just make sure they're all done. They appear to be all done, so I'm going to click Save and Continue. Now, I have a title version here, so I'm going to put title versions on all of the tracks. As you can see, the ISRC code was filled in. If you already have one, just replace it and put the one that you have here. Then again, just have a little scroll through to make sure you haven't made any mistakes. Just check your track names and your artist name and everything, just to make sure everything appears to be in order. So I'm going to click Save and Continue. After that's finished processing, if you have more tracks, then you can add more tracks here. But I'm finished, so I'm going to click that. Next up on the step-by-step guide, you need to add your artwork. It needs to be 3000 by 3000 as it states clearly down here, and less than 25 megabytes. You have guidelines at the bottom, no websites, no contact information, no pornographic images, pricing, copyrighted images, etc. I recommend using Pixabay for images and make sure it says commercial use. Make it unique. So I'm going to scroll down and click cover. So whilst this is uploading, I just wanted to quickly state that there is a lot of information online about RouteNote scamming people. I can tell you right now, they don't. It's just people receiving copyright claims on the videos, and that's what RouteNote does. When if you select it, they collect the royalties from YouTube videos if people feature your music, and basically you collect that revenue. They can always dispute it and they'll remove the claim, or they can contact you to do it, and you contact RouteNote to remove it. So yeah, you can also whitelist channels, but you have to contact them. Anyways, we want to go to manage stores now. I just thought I would mention that. And you could just make your life a whole lot easier by just clicking select all stores, and it will select all of them. I don't like using their own direct store, so I'm just going to remove that, but you can keep it there if you want. And as you can see, they have a lot of stores here. It goes to Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube Music. These are SoundCloud. Well, that's SoundCloud monetization. You have to do that through the SoundCloud tab, but pretty much they don't upload it for you. Facebook and Instagram, so you can collect royalties from that, and TikTok. If you scroll down, if you do not want it in Content ID, so everyone's videos gets claimed when they use your music, please uncheck this box. But if you do want to collect royalties, then keep it checked. Now, you can also block it in some territories if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. I want it worldwide, so just keep that blank. And you can also make the pricing high if you don't want people to actually buy it. You just want people to stream it, then you can put it onto the max price. I don't really care really, so I'm just going to put it on standard and just leave it. Then you want to click save and continue. You can make changes later down the line if there's any mishaps, and it will also email you if there's any mistakes anyway. Then you want to click I understand and accept RouteNote's terms and conditions, and read through the artist/label agreement. I recommend reading through it, and as you can see here, you can update up to a month. As you can see, we're going to release free, and they take 15% of the revenue, so just keep that in mind. If you don't want them to do that, then it's $10 or $20 or $30 or $40. Yeah, you get the idea. I recommend reading into that. You get to keep all your revenue though. You can always do free, then if it's doing very well, upgrade to premium. Then if the traction starts falling again and you're running out of money, you can always put it back to free. So it's very versatile, and they've been around for a while. I believe it's 2007 in the UK. So they are industry professionals. So yeah, and then you just scroll down again just to make sure everything's fine. I believe it is, and then I'm going to click distribute for free. They want to make sure that you want to do it, so no further changes can be made to release after completing. That's whilst they're doing the moderation stage, which will take anywhere between 5 days to a month in my experience, but due to the worldwide things at the moment, it's a little bit slow, but they are kicking themselves to get it all done. Then you want to complete release and give it a sec, and it's all done. You can scroll down, go to in review, and you'll probably see it somewhere in here. I'm not gonna scroll all the way through that because there's just a ton in review. They also have a YouTube network, so if you're ready for that, then you can do that. They also have a content ID section, and it tells you all about it, and you can create a ticket for them to whitelist and everything. SoundCloud is a bit of an annoyance. They have a user guide, so you can do it. I don't use SoundCloud, so I don't know. They have marketing, so you can get your links when it's been approved. You can get the links, so you can make a pre-save link or a fan link. And how dare you? They also have a referral program. I'll have a link in the description to use my referral, but you don't have to use it. I'll have 2 links. I'll have the referral one, and I'll have the normal one, so it's your choice. At the end of the day, it doesn't take any money out of your revenue, it comes out of RouteNote's. So I'll click on that so it's proof, and then I'll end off this video. So as you can see, 2% is taken directly from RouteNote's cut, so your friends won't lose money, which is perfect. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then press the like button and also subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. Discord crashed, so I can't show you the Discord server, but I recommend joining that to leave suggestions and personally interact with me if you need assistance. Anyways, my name's been Daniel, and I'll see you in the next video.